Hi guys, I forgot to record the intro for this video, so I'm sorry. But as you can see in the title, we're showing you how to save different types of shots in VRFS. And shout out to Nitro GK.
Carlito is gonna spin the wheel first, and whatever he gets, we're gonna talk about it. We'll show the correct technique, and we're gonna show you
Alright guys, we're gonna be spinning the wheel, and let's see which one we get. First, we got a chip save. Alright.
chip saves.
Yep.
So explain a little bit the technique of a chip save, or how it may occur.
So I'll be going to go first to show you guys how to save most chip saves, and when you're rushing and you're trying to get chipped, how to save it. So let's show you an example.
Alright, so I'm gonna be coming in here. Ready? Come back to press me.
So basically, for me personally, I just have to have my reactions because I'm basically a reaction goalkeeper. But in most of the times, if you're getting chipped, you want to take out your gloves and dive back and try to move your hands as far as you can.
Yeah, or if you can get high enough, you can try and put your hands up. But also what I think, the reason this occurs is because people take the wrong idea on when to rush, and they come out too far, and then they end up getting chipped, and they don't put in an effort to get back.
And just make sure it doesn't go right back to them, because then they'll just smash it in your
An example how to do it wrong. Okay, so first off, what he did wrong, he didn't pressure me, which meaning I could easily shot it and had any side of the net. Also, when he went for the chip, he didn't put his hands up and move with the ball, he just stood there. Now here's how to do it the correct way. Came out, put his hands up, and even though he got a touch on the ball, he still turned and dashed back to make sure it didn't go. And that's how you correctly save or prevent chip shots.
Alright, now it's going to be Nitro DK's turn to spin the wheel, and we'll see what we get.
So we got dive. Alright. Okay, so for diving, this technique is pretty simple as long as you can get the hang of it. There's two ways you can do this. It's either by just moving out your legs and with your body, or you can use your gloves to help you get further on the net. But personally, I use gloves. So say he were to shoot to the left side of the net, I dive with my gloves and save it. Now the correct technique is to not move too far and then dash, because it will come out of the net, and then you won't save it. But if you dash halfway through the net, it won't go in. So we're going to take a couple shots here and show you. So see how I dash and save the ball. You want to remember to re-equip your cleats, otherwise you'll be hard to save. If I dash, now I'll show you how to do it without just glove dash. You move your body and pull your feet. And it helps when you do the power shot technique because it gets you more range. So again, without the glove. Just basically come across your net, but also make sure you don't go too far. I'll show you an example here. So when he shoots and I go too far, I'll come out of my net and it's a wide open. Here's how to not do it. So I overdash and lob. Also, here's another way to how you can mess it up. I forgot to unequip my glove, so I easily could have saved that. And here's the correct way. That is the proper technique to diving. Alright, now Carlito is going to spin the wheel and get our next technique.
Alright, so it looks like we'll be doing a with glove save, which will be just like doing the ball with your gloves. Alright, I'll be showing you how to save the ball, mostly with your gloves, because me personally, sometimes I use my gloves. Because if the ball gets close to my body, I could just reach out with my hands. So I'll just show you an example first of me saving it with my gloves. So basically, the technique to saving with your gloves is just, if the ball goes low, you don't gotta go all the way down on your floor, but you could just crouch in real life and then get down so that you could hit the ball out like that. And if the ball to your sides, you could just dash easily like that. And you could apply it on the ground with dashing too. So yeah.
What people mess up a lot is they're not aware of them having their gloves put, so they can't. It's not like their feet can't do this. You actually have to get low, and they're not aware of their under, so like they get scored on.
Also, rushing with gloves, I recommend doing that because like you could really like hit the ball out and away. So it's pretty good saving and using your gloves in big maps like these, so that you could really hit the ball out and out of the danger area.
One thing, I think personally, when people are going for domes, you have a way better chance of picking up the ball with your gloves than you do kicking it.
Yes, I definitely agree with that.
Okay, now I'm gonna spin the wheel.
Okay, spin the wheel. Corners. Alright.
What you want to do, you want to be towards the middle of the net, but aware of your front and back. So, to the example, say he were to pass the ball out to a striker right there. You want to come in and be ready. If you were to be back here, you can't get it in time to shoot it and score. You also don't want to be too ahead, because if he chips it behind you and you come back, it's too late. It's going in the net. So it's going to be an example here. So basically, if you're going to come out like that too, you can get the ball now. If I'm too far ahead, it goes behind me, then I'm going to have to do that to try and save it. No, and if you're too far back, we'll come in right here, and then we'll just volley it in. Also, when it's passed and, like, say, don't respond to ball, say someone picks up right here, your best bet, instead of just trying to get in and save it, try to get out as much as you can, so you can cover out all the angles. Not much else to say about corners. Do you have anything to say, Comito?
No, I agree with most of it. And also I recommend using your gloves when the ball's like high for
when the ball's
dunks.
coming in.
Yeah.
That's it. Your turn to spin.
Alright.
Alright. We go spinning now. We're going to see what we get next. I think we have
Rush and me personally, I'm pretty like comfortable and like experienced with rushes because I do rush a lot, especially in the 2v2 map because like it's like smaller. So we'll just show you an example of rushing real quick.
Basically, an example of rushing is when someone gets close to your net, but they aren't going to shoot, they're going to try to pass you. Yep. But
So like
this.
Yeah, that's not a rush. It's when they dribble in. So basically, what you want to do with rushing, so I recommend rushing when they get near, like either like between the big goal box and between the penalty spot ish, like either here or here. And with the technique with rushing, what you gotta do is there's two ways to do it. So you could either put your gloves out in the power shot mode and then rush out like that. You could just do it like this. Sometimes I do it like this. And you could also use your gloves, which I do sometimes. And if you don't want to get dribbled like this or chipped like that, I recommend using your boots more than your gloves for not getting dribbled, because you could like react better and you could reach out more. And if you do see them dribbling, then you gotta equip your boots as fast as you can.
When people are coming out like this, and a lot of people fall and they stake like that, and then they just come to try. But what you gotta do, even if they're gonna shoot, keep your body wide and don't back. Always just keep pushing on the ball, even if they shoot it, you're covering the whole net. So,
Yeah.
you're gonna save it. But don't let him do this. So just show an example of what I mean. Don't do that. Keep coming into him and then swipe for the ball. And here's how to do it.
And also another thing that I was gonna say, if they do dribble past you, a good way of recovering is equipping your gloves, diving back, and just try to clear that away as much as you can. So example of recovery, that would be reaching. I do got other tips for goalkeepers as well, like in general. So one tip is always keep moving. Never like let your joystick just
never
stay
stop.
like this. Yeah, because it gets you ready for reacting and moving if someone rushes you and they dribble you like that. For pens, I recommend always keep moving as well. Always keep moving as well. And sometimes I like to like move to the side so that they think I'm going to one side, and then I just dive the other way, like how he was showing in the dives. So an example.
I think personally, there's no actual way to be good at pens, and most of it is just luck. But one tip, I think the circle ends around here, so I get as close as I can and then start moving, so you cover off the rim.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. It's also kind of luck because you just gotta like guess which way.
But if your positioning's bad, you have even less chance to save it.
Yeah. So if I was here, you just gotta. It's very important to have those reactions because sometimes people like to like do it slow, and
some people hope they get lucky and then they just do this, and then it goes in because they're just over here swinging. But like.
Like these
good
shots,
pens, like that pen, and like things like that, there's no real way to see it because they're really good pens.
Yeah.
There's not much you can do about it.
Yeah, and but if they do like try to panenka you or something, just be ready to like hit that out, you know.
Yeah. Also, you can use gloves again to get back to the middle. You come to the side.
Boots to wear when you're playing goalkeeper. Some boots that I like sometimes recommend.
I use bulkier boots so you have a better chance. Example, U19 shinies.
Yeah.
Or a free pair actually would be the flash. These are the bulkiest free ones. Thin ones like, not thin one like these.
Yeah, or like the street. Well, me personally, I use the street whites because sometimes I like to like go up a little because I play 2v2 maps, and it also like helps my passing. But I do recommend using like these classic boots that you get when you first start the game, or boots like the U19 collection. These ones are kind of bulky and they're good for passing. Like they got precision. They got really good precision.
So you need to practice your clearances and passing. People think it's not that important, but it really is.
Yeah, it really is.
Well, that's it for this one. You guys know.
Peace out.